So we're going to do our over-under win totals, part 6. This is the last 6 teams of this season. And for the first team, I got the Washington Wizards. Over-under 20.5 wins.
Under. No, wait. I take that back. 20.5. So 21. They still got Cool, Jordan Poole, Alex Sarr. No, I'm still going under. I'm still going under. They as might not even win 15 games next year.
I go under at 20. Now, I think that would be their peak. They can get 20 and that's it. I don't think they could get 21. But they probably, what they win last year? What,
15? Yep, 15.
Yeah. Like you say, you still got Kuzma. Is Jordan Poole going to play better this year? Do we expect him to play better?
Who knows?
You got Alex Sarr. I know he had a bad summer league, but can he just be better? Can he do like what Brandon Miller? Because remember last year in the summer league, Brandon Miller was playing. He wasn't playing good. Then comes to find out he's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Got Valanciunas. Who's their point guard? Malcolm Brogdon. They got Malcolm. Who else? No, because they starting line going to be Malcolm, Jordan Poole, Kuzma, Sarr, and Valanciunas.
Mm-hmm.
Now they bench.
Non-existent. I mean, they got some rookies on their bench they just drafted. But, no, that ain't it. I got them under 21, bro. Yeah, they'd be lucky. They'd be lucky if they get 15 again. The way that roster built.
Yeah, I'm going under. Next team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over under 56.5 wins.
Under. I think they're gonna get about. I think they still gonna be a 50 win. They should still low key crack 50, but I see them in the range of like 47 to like 51. I don't think they get. We said 56.5.
Yeah.
No, I don't see them getting 57 wins again.
I think I would go under, but I think they can. I wouldn't be shocked if they got like 54, like 53, 54. Man, you got second in MVP. You got Jalen Williams, Chet. Obviously, they got Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein. Still got a good bench.
Mm-hmm.
That team is good. You know, some people, I don't know how you feel, but a lot of people still got that team like best in the West. They definitely in the top 3, at least for me. But to some, they still the best team in the West.
I think our Isaiah Hartenstein helps them, but I don't think that's enough for their interior defense. Like, yeah, he's going to be going up against Joel Embiid and, Jokic and all of them, and he can check and play weak side, but I still don't think Hartenstein's enough to move them and keep them and Alex Caruso to keep them number 1 in the West. Because you got to think a lot of people coming back healthy this season too. The Grizzlies,
yeah,
then you got up and coming teams like the Rockets, and then the Spurs adding Chris Paul. They're gonna be competitive. So like the West ain't gonna be no joke this year. I mean, it's never been a joke, but it's gonna be real tough this year. Because you got at least 11 to 12 teams that's decent and good.
If Jalen Williams could take that like another leap scoring and say Chet, would you be shocked if they had 3 people average 20?
No, I wouldn't be. Because the way they play, they all unselfish and they all love playing with you. So I wouldn't be shocked by that.
So you can see Shea, Jalen Williams, and Chet all averaging 20 this year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because
that's most of they scoring right there.
Because Chet averaged 16, Jalen Williams averaged 19. I could see Jalen Williams getting up to 21, maybe 22.
Yeah.
I could see Chet averaging a cool 20. Like, I could see that. And you still got Lou Dort, arguably one of your best defenders. Defender. So I think that team is, I wouldn't be shocked if they're first in the West again, but I don't think they're going to get 57 wins like they did last year because that came out of nowhere. I don't care what one says. They did. No one had them winning 57 games. I don't care what nobody says.
I was just gonna say that, bro. They came out of nowhere, and then on top of that, now that they've done that, a lot of teams are gonna be ready for them and preparing for them. So it's gonna be different this year.
Before, like at the beginning of last year, what did you predict they would have? Like how many wins? Because I think the year
Not
before, I think they
50.
was like 40, maybe like a low 40. Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
I didn't think they was gonna have 50. I thought they was gonna at least be a top 6 team in the West, but 57 wins, I didn't see that.
I
Cause
don't
they
even think
came
I
out.
had them nigga playing. I think I had them low. Like I would have to go back and look, but I think I didn't even. I think I had them fighting for like a play in, but top West, no one had them that high. Next team, the Indiana Pacers, over under 47.5 wins.
Under 47.5, they had 47 last year. So 48. I'm gonna go under. I think they're gonna be close, but I don't think they're gonna get 48 wins. They probably get about 44 to 46, but I don't see 48. Because I feel like I said, like them, they another team. They people didn't expect them to be that good as they was, and so now next year, people have a year's worth of film and playoff film on you, so they gonna guard them differently.
I think they can get, like you said, 46. I feel like people still sleeping on them. I feel like a lot of teams don't. They're not scared of them. I think people fear the Magic more than them.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So Tyrese comes back healthy. Pascal Siakam gonna get a full year with them. You're high on Ben Mathurin. Hope he can stay healthy. Andrew Nembhard was good. Like they got a good team. Praying Miles Turner rebounds better. Doubt it, but hoping he rebounds more. That's a good team. And I don't think they can beat like the Boston and New York. Could they give Milwaukee some go? Because they got a little beef or whatever. But outside of that, I think they're in the tier with all those other teams, like the Cavs and the Magic.
Magic.
I wouldn't say Philly. I think Philly is better than them. So I would put them at 46, like you said. 46 seems like a good number. Pacers still a good team though. Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best point guards in the league, man. Top 10, top 10. Next team, the Minnesota Timberwolves, over under 52.5 wins.
52.5. I'm gonna go over. I think I'm gonna go over. I see them. I see them getting exactly like 53. I see them getting exactly like 53 because Ant, just like watching Ant in the USA games and then like watching his like workouts over the summer, it looks like he's gonna take that next step. I'm not gonna lie. And if Ant takes that next step, that team is gonna be nasty because he averaged what like
20.
20, like 25 or something like that, or 23 or something like that.
He averaged 25.9. So if you want to add up 26.
26. Yeah. I could low key see him getting 27 to 29. He may be able to scratch 30 if he get a couple of more, free throws in a game. But yeah, it looks like
That's
he's
a
gonna
top
take that
scorer in
next
the
step.
league. That's a top scorer in the league.
I mean, he had 26. You get 4 more free throws a game, that's 30 right there. Or hit an extra 3 or something.
Because it was only 3 people that averaged 30 last year. So that
What,
was
Shea,
Shea,
Luka?
Giannis, and Luka. And if you want to count Joel, because Joel most likely would average 30. So really 4.
Yeah, I could see him taking this going up to 30 this year. Because they usually say once you go to Team USA basketball, you're a totally complete different player next year. Because you've been around all those superstars and all stars and got to compete with them every single day. So naturally you're gonna get better. So yeah, I can see them getting they over this season.
53 wins. I'm going to go over. Because what if 53 is that cutoff to being the number 1 seed? And I think they have the potential of being the number one seed again. Because I mean, last year it was only separated by a game.
Yeah.
And I know you were saying how you don't expect like the Nuggets and the Thunder to get like 57 wins in the West because obviously the West is getting better, and we got the Grizzlies coming back. Houston is gonna be a better team, so it's gonna be kind of more, harder wins to get. So I'll go 53, maybe 54. And Edwards, you know, I think he's like best shooting guard, definitely top three. Rudy Gobert, I know people like to talk about him, but he is a defensive player of the year. Cat has been good. Could be better in the playoffs, but that's neither here or there. You still got Jaden McDaniels, and they got Rob Dillingham and
Terrence
what?
Shannon.
Yep, Terrence Shannon. I was about to say the dude Culver because I remember he was on Timberwolves. They drafted him, but yeah, Terrence Shannon. They got a really good team, and I said they had like the best offseason. Well, definitely the best draft, and they
Yeah, for
have probably
sure.
one of the best off seasons. So yeah, I go over. I go like 53, 54 wins. Like and especially if Ant takes the next step, he's already a decent, like good defender. Maybe like passing a little bit more, but like I mean, last year he averaged 5 assists. I think for him, I think that was pretty good, and he probably up it even
Yeah, that's
more than
good.
probably like 6. So I could definitely see Timberwolves going over. All right, the last team in the East, the Boston Celtics, over under 58.5 wins.
Over
That's the highest total in the league.
58.5. And they repeating. I low key. You said what was number 58.5?
Mhm.
So 59 wins. They got 64 last year. Low key, I'm gonna say over. I think they gonna get 59 because after what Jason Tatum went through and Jalen Brown went through, I think they're gonna be real hungry next year. I think they felt disrespected, even though they are NBA champions. I still feel like they feel like they're disrespected, so they're gonna come out more aggressive. They're gonna come out better to start the year. And then the East is weak, bro. The East is so trash. So I can see them getting that 59 again.
Hey, we just talk about the Knicks, the Bucks. I know you're high on the Magic and the Sixers. The East has gotten better, low key. It's gotten
Yeah,
better.
the Heat still weak. The Bulls, the Hawks, the Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, and Pistons, all of them are
So
easy
the free
wins.
W coupons, they free W
Yeah, they
coupons.
free they free W if they just against the Celtics. Yeah, I mean, of course, every team gonna play their hearts against the Celtics because they just won and they champions. But the rest of them teams are ass. I don't. They not better than the Celtics. Out of all them teams, only team I can see them giving them some go is the Heat. Literally it.
I'm gonna go over. I wouldn't be shocked if they get 60 again. And maybe they might, the championship hangover that might come into play. But I mean, I feel like they got the best starting five in basketball, bro.
Yeah,
And
they
Drew
do.
Holiday, Derek White, Jalen Brown, Tatum, and Porzingis. Even though Porzingis, that might hurt them in the beginning. I still think they're going to be good. But him, like there was the report saying he's gonna be out for like 3 to 6 months or something. So he might not come back until like December or like basically January. So that might hurt them. But I think Al Horford is good enough to handle the center responsibilities up until then. And Xavier Tillman is he's a decent, I think he's an okay backup big man. Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard. They got some good players. And they got Lonnie Walker. That was a low-key pickup for them. They come off the bench.
Yeah, Lonnie decent.
So, like, I mean, on paper, they got the best team, bro. Like, that's a lot of good players. A lot of them, like Derek White, it's like on any other team, he probably like the fifth. He probably like the second best player, third best player, low key. But he low key like they fifth. Well, yeah, I think he like the fifth best player on the team. So I mean, that's an amazing starting lineup and amazing team. So I got the Boston Celtics over. I think they can. I think they can hit 60 again. Would I be shocked if they didn't though? I wouldn't be shocked, but I think they can hit 60 again. All right, the last team for the over-unders. The Los Angeles Lakers, over under 43.5 wins.
I'm going over. I think I'm going over 43.5. They won 47 last year. Yeah, the West got tougher, but you still got Brian and AD. I think they can get them to 44 wins this season.
I'm going over, man. LeBron, basically at age 40. What is this, year 22?
Yeah, 22.
Man, that's crazy, man. He been in the league majority of our lifetime. That's
Legit,
crazy. That's
legit.
crazy. But no, LeBron, he's still putting up really good numbers, man. AD, I think he's gonna have another good year. Austin Reeves, I hope he gets better. D'Lo in the regular season is good, just the playoffs, but that's a different story. Rui Hachimura, decent, even though they didn't sign anybody. But let's see what Dalton Connect does. Bronny James, I think that's still a question mark, but that's another topic for another day. I think that team is still enough, like, because I know last week you was praising like the Lakers and they should be higher in the power rankings, but I do agree as long as you have LeBron and AD, that you still got a chance, especially when they both playing at a high level.
Hmm.
So I'm rolling with the
Hey,
over on the Lakers. And I mean, I feel like as long as they don't go up against the Nuggets in the playoffs, they should be good. I think they could be any of them other teams.
low key, I think adding JJ Redick is gonna make that offense a little bit better.
I hope so.
Um, Cause last year and then on the years with Darvin Ham, like they offense was real stagnant. If it wasn't a LeBron and AD pick and roll, they offense was really stagnant. Or D'Lo or Austin Reeves going 1-on-1. The offense was real stagnant. I think it's gonna be a lot of more ball movement, and I think their offense is gonna be way. I wouldn't be surprised if they had top 10 offense in the league. To be honest,
Darvin Ham was bad. I don't care what nobody say,
yeah,
bro.
and I think their
Like his
defense gonna
clock
be better too.
management was bad, bro. Like it was a lot of just it was like, bro, like what are you doing? But you don't gotta do it. I hope JJ Redick comes in. Man, if the Lakers start out slow, they gonna talk about JJ Redick and they gonna say the stuff like, oh, he don't know what he doing, yada yada yada. Then the minute they start winning, hey man, JJ Redick, he might have been that guy. It's gonna
What
happen, bro.
what's starting off slow to you? Like they five
So
and they
so the
5-5 their first
Lakers
10 games, or
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the Lakers' first 10 games are against the Timberwolves, the Suns. No wait, take that back. I take that back. This I'm looking at the preseason. Take that back. Okay, first 10 games is the Timberwolves, the Suns, the Kings, the Suns, the Cavs, the Raptors, the Pistons, the Grizzlies, and the Sixers.
damn, out of them first 10, I only see two for legit wins. The rest I feel like are toss ups.
Like, I think they could beat the Timberwolves on opening night. The Suns, they play them basically in a 4-day span. I think they could split with them. The Kings have had the Lakers number for some apparent reason. Don't know why, but I'm gonna go with a W. The Cavs, I think they could beat the Cavs. The Raptors, they could beat them. The Pistons, they could beat them. The Grizzlies, that might not be. I don't know. I don't think that's a cakewalk. And the Sixers, that might not be a cakewalk. So I wouldn't be shocked if they lost that game. If the Lakers somehow start off with say 3-7, then they're gonna get on JJ Redick and say, "Oh, he don't know what they're doing. They only got him for his podcast. I mean, from the podcast." They did say they was looking at that though. The Lakers, I saw they was looking at like him on the podcast.
Yeah, JJ Redick is great. He's really a great mind. I wouldn't put him like on the same level as Jason Kidd, but like just watching him on his podcast and then him like break down film and talk about different players and different teams and how different teams should have ran their offense. He has a great basketball mind. It's just when you a head coach, that's a whole different ball game. You got to worry about subbing in players mid game, and when you as a announcer, it's easier because you're watching the game, but as the head coach, that's live time subbing players in and out depending on how they playing and rotation, like you said, and then like clock management. It's all the little stuff when you a head coach. So
I hope,
I think
man.
it's gonna be that first 10 games. Like I said, I can only see them legit winning 2, like,
The
and that's
Raptors
against the
and the
Raptors
Pistons.
and the Pistons, and the rest are toss ups in my eyes.
If JJ, man, I feel like when you the Lakers coach, you have like a 2-year leash. Like, I feel like you have 2 years. If you don't do nothing in first year, it's like, okay, it is what it is. But then it's like that second year, if you're still like bad, you getting the boot. All right, that is it for our over under win totals for the 24-25 season.